key takeaways from the fishing rod. Here is, or the reel. This is the main rod. It goes from the bottom of the reel to the top. This is the top. It's called the line spool. You put line on here. This piece used to have a little rod right here that went through this hole, and it would basically be, this couldn't spin unless this rod also spun. And this rod was free to spin in here in the reel, unless the drag was tightened right here at the bottom. So if this drag was loose, this could spin freely, the rod. If it was tight, then it couldn't spin at all. And this was done from mainly this spring and a piece, this piece that was attached to the actual reel body, and then this piece which was connected to the rod. And if this piece and this piece were pushed together really tight, there'd be a lot of friction created and the rod wasn't able to rotate. So this couldn't rotate either. This was done with this knob. And then the other main components, the main component was this hypoid ring gear. It was, and here's the handle. It rotates, you rotate this ring gear by hand, like so. As this rotates, it will in turn rotate this pinion gear. This pinion gear is connected, and that would rotate this, which would also rotate this guy too. So the line would come in through here, and this was attached to here, like so. So the line would come in, this would rotate, and it would put line onto the line spool right here. This would rotate, it would rotate line onto here. And as this gear rotated, and also rotated this pinion would also rotate this helical gear right here, like that. And this helical gear was attached to this rod, which would rotate, and there are threads in this rod that were connected to this piece. It's very small, it's a tooth that goes right into this worm rod, as I've been calling it, worm gear. And it will take this helical gear 4 rotations before this tooth travels from the bottom to the top of these threads. And then it'll take 4 more for it to travel from the top to the bottom. This little tooth was attached to this piece, and is attached like so. And this guy, and this worm rod went here like this. And then this piece is attached right here. And it was put in the spot to where this guy could still rotate, but this piece was unable to move up and down on the rod. So the only thing that was moving it up and down was this worm rod gear. It would move it up and down. As a result, this piece would rotate around this one while this one moved up and down, so it had even line coverage on the line spool. Other than those parts, there's a lot of plastic, there's two bearings and a lot of lubricant.